Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Echo English Moments. This is Lily speaking. Today, I want to share a soft and quiet story. A story about warm coffee, a small cafe, and a girl named Nora. Nora is 25. She moved to a new city. She likes sweet things, warm bread, soft music, but she feels shy when she needs to order in English. Her words get stuck. Her heart gets loud. Maybe you feel the same sometimes. So today, let us walk with Nora. Slow, soft, gentle. You are not alone. Nora lives in a tiny apartment. Her window faces a bakery. Every morning, she smells fresh bread and warm butter in the air. She wants to try the café downstairs, but the menu is in English and the people speak fast. So she usually walks by, slow steps, eyes down, thinking, maybe tomorrow, not today. Sometimes she imagines the cozy chairs and the warm lights, and her heart tightens with both longing and fear. She watches people come and go, laughing, chatting, and wishes she could be like them. Some days, she imagines herself sitting at a table, holding a warm cup, smiling at the barista, feeling calm and happy. But when she steps outside, the fear comes back. She breathes slowly, feels her hands, feels the floor under her feet, and whispers, "It's okay, just one step." One Sunday, she wakes up early. The sun is soft. Her room is quiet. She sits on her bed with a notebook. She writes, "I want a coffee. 1 croissant, please. Can I sit here?" She practices slowly, like whispering to a friend. Her voice is small, but brave. She reads each sentence aloud, listening to herself. Sometimes she stumbles, then smiles and tries again. Each word feels like a little victory. She repeats them 5 times, then 10 times. Her mouth learns the words before her heart feels ready. She imagines the barista smiling, nods gently, and says the words back softly. Nora puts on her favorite outfit, a peach sweater, a soft brown skirt, and small beige heels. She looks at herself in the mirror and says, just try one time." She holds her notebook tightly. Her hands shake a little, but she smiles a tiny smile and walks out the door. She feels the crisp air on her face. The city sounds are softer today somehow. Even the birds seem to cheer her on. She takes small steps, slow steps, listening to the quiet hum of the morning. She notices little things. The leaves moving in the wind, the smell of bread from the bakery, the distant sound of a bell. Each small detail makes her heart feel calm. At the cafe, warm lights glow. People talk softly. Cups make little ding sounds. The smell of coffee feels like a hug. Nora stands in line. Her heart beats fast. She opens her notebook again and again. I want a coffee, I want a coffee. But when the line moves, her mind becomes empty and quiet, like snow. She closes her eyes for a moment, takes a deep breath, and imagines her words floating out gently, like feathers. She notices the small details. The wooden counter, the green plants in the corner, the sunlight on the table. It makes her feel safe. She imagines herself saying the words slowly, and the words feel easier. Suddenly, the barista looks at her with a big, friendly smile. Hi, what can I get for you? Nora freezes. Her lips stay closed. The barista waits, still smiling. Nora tries again. A soft sound comes out. One coffee, please? Her voice shakes, but it's real. It's her voice. And in that moment, she feels a small spark of courage ignite in her chest. She whispers to herself, I can do this. I can do this. And the words feel stronger each time she says them. The barista nods gently. Sure, hot or iced? Nora breathes in. Hot, please. She feels the words leave her mouth like small birds learning to fly. The barista asks, and anything to eat? Nora whispers, one croissant, please. The barista smiles warmly. Perfect. And Nora feels a weight lifting from her shoulders, as if the world just became a little brighter. She notices she is smiling, and even her hands feel lighter. She watches other customers quietly. Some are reading. Some are talking softly. And she thinks, I can be here too. I belong here. She sits down by the window. Her hands still shake, but she is smiling. A soft, quiet smile. She writes in her notebook, I did it today. Then she writes again, I can do it again. The sunlight falls on her notebook. She traces the letters with her finger, feeling proud and gentle all at once. She watches the world outside, knowing that one small step has already changed everything. She sips the warm coffee slowly. The taste is sweet. The warmth spreads through her body, and she thinks, I am brave. I am learning. I am here. She closes her eyes and breathes deeply. She listens to the small sounds of the cafe, the soft hum of machines, the clink of spoons, the laughter of a child nearby. The next day, she comes back. She practices one new sentence. How is your day? When the barista hands her the cup, Nora says it slowly. The barista smiles even bigger. Good. And yours? Nora almost laughs. She cannot believe it. She just had small talk in English. The words feel soft, familiar, like warm sunlight spilling over a quiet morning. She feels connected, not just to the barista, but to the small world around her. She notices a small notebook on the table. Another customer is writing too. She smiles quietly. A small community, all learning, all gentle.
Day by day, Nora learns new cafe words. Sugar, warm, takeout, here. She writes them on her little notebook with small doodles of cups and pastries. Her world grows. Her voice grows. Her courage grows. She starts noticing tiny victories, ordering a drink without looking at her notebook, making a joke with a smile, and even recommending her favorite pastry to someone new. She practices at home, too, reading aloud while cooking or speaking to herself in the mirror. Every day feels like a small adventure. She even starts greeting the neighbors. Good morning. And she notices they smile back warmly. Her small words are creating small connections. 1 week later, the barista waves at her and says, "The usual?" Nora smiles so bright, her eyes sparkle like morning light. Yes, the usual. She cannot believe she said that. She cannot believe she has a usual. Her heart feels cozy, like sitting by a fire with a warm cup in hand. And in that moment, she knows this shy, quiet girl is learning to speak her world. She feels proud, not because she is perfect, but because she tried, because she kept going, because she believes in herself. She notices the sunlight on her hair, the smell of coffee, the warm air around her. She thinks, I belong here. I can do this. Let us think about Nora today. She began shy, quiet, afraid to speak, but she tried one small sentence, then another. Slow steps, soft courage, and now she has a place where she feels safe in English. She knows that mistakes are part of the journey, that each word spoken softly is a step toward freedom. She whispers to herself, every word is a victory. She smiles, takes a deep breath, and feels her heart lighter. She even looks forward to learning new words, to trying new sentences, to small chats with strangers. Each day is a small adventure. You can do this too. Choose a place, a cafe, a shop, a bus stop. Learn 3 small sentences. Say them softly. Say them slowly. Say them bravely. Write them down. Draw little doodles. Feel each word. Feel your courage growing. Take small steps. Notice the sun, the smells, the sounds around you. Look at small details. Listen to the wind. Smile at someone. You are not alone. I am right here with you. Nora's story ends with a warm cup of coffee and a warm new courage in her heart. Your story is coming next. Take one small step today. Notice it. Celebrate it.
See you next time from Echo English Moments.